can't believe this club is a fucking embarrassment. This football club is a sphere, is a fucking embarrassment. This club is a fucking embarrassment. We are owned by twats. We are literally owned by twats. These guys do not give a shit. Why do you fucking give up at the last hurdle when you've known the entire time how expensive Jude Bellingham is? Fucking pathetic. He's going to go to United now, or he's going to go to Man City. Real Madrid apparently don't want to spend a lot of money because they've got the new Bernabeu fees. But this is fucking embarrassing. This club is going more and more and more downhill. It's disgusting to see how downhill this club is going. I don't know what to do with this club anymore. You know, I keep trying to back this club and saying we're going to get back to glory days, but this club, the decisions this club is doing at the moment, this club do not know how to make good decisions. Since Thingy's left, Michael Edwards, I can't be asked. Yeah, but Stephen, it's not just that, Stephen, which I find embarrassing. It's Liverpool have known all along how expensive he is. Pathetic. This club is embarrassing. John W. Henry, FSG, you are a fucking embarrassment to this club at the moment. These guys won't spend a single of their money, and I'm not annoyed about not getting Bellingham. I make this clear. I make this very clear. I'm not angry at Liverpool or not getting Bellingham anymore, because I've always said that I would like Bellingham, but if you don't get Bellingham, you can spend so much more money elsewhere. We can get Gvardiol, we can get three good midfielders. You can get Barella, Ugarte, Kone, and you could get Gvardiol for the price of Jude Bellingham. It's pathetic. This club are fucking cowards. You cannot tell me that Liverpool did not know how much Bellingham was. I knew Bellingham was going to be 100 million plus, 110, 120. Enzo Fernandez was sold for 105 million pounds. 105 million pounds. They knew this, but they still were involved. They were still involved for the race, they were still involved, and they back out at the last second because they are pussies. They are fucking pussies. What I don't appreciate from FSG is being involved in something and in a last minute, last hurdle you go, oh, I'm out. It's pathetic behaviour. It's pathetic, it's cowardly. We now better make good signings, because if we don't make any new signings, this club is going in the bin, downhill. We sacrificed an entire fucking year for Jude Bellingham, and you back out. This club hierarchy is a fucking joke. It's a joke beyond belief. It's pathetic. This club is fucking pathetic. Every single one of those fucking players are fucking not players, sorry. Every single one. Every single one of these players have not been good enough. We sacrificed an entire season for Jude Bellingham because he was our main target, and now we back out. So we've wasted an entire season. I've had to watch this fucking pathetic shit. I've had to watch Liverpool be out of all competitions, getting into Europa League, not getting top four, playing disgusting football to get Jude Bellingham, and then you back out. I can't be asked at this football club anymore. Fucking embarrassment a lot. Absolute fucking embarrassment. Sebastian, would you like to jump on and come talk to me about this? Would you like to come and jump on? Would you like me to give you the link so if you'd like to come and jump on and talk? I'm disgusted. I can't believe this shit. We don't go for sure many, okay? We don't go for sure many. We have no backup plan to show many. We didn't get no midfielder. We didn't waste the whole season because we told Jude Bellingham is our main target. And then when it comes to our main target being available and the price, the club knowing exactly how much he is, the last second they back out. Absolute pussy behaviour. Again. I reckon there are players out there who probably have around the same ability or close to the ability of Jude Bellingham that we can get on for a good price, and we could probably get 3 or 4 good midfielders now. But my problem is not Bellingham not coming to the club, it's to how this club is acting. That's not Bellingham for me. I've always loved Bellingham. I think he's a fantastic player, but it's on FSG. It's on FSG. Two midfielders. Oh my God, 2 midfielders. midfielders. We need more than 2 midfielders. This club is a fucking joke. Why are we being linked to Tielemans? This club is absolute fucking embarrassment. Disgusting. This club is a fucking embarrassment. The lot. Absolute fucking embarrassment. I'm so angry at how disgusting this club has behaved. I'm gonna put a link out to invite you guys. I'm gonna send you the link, Sebastian, so you can come and jump on. I'll send you the link if you want to come and jump on and talk about Jude Bellingham. I'm lost for words. I'm honestly lost for words now. I'm honestly lost for words. Where do we go from here? People, you're yes, people, well done. 300 subscribers. We made it to 300. So at least a good positive. 300 subscribers. I sent you a link, Sebastian, if you wanted to come talk about the Bellingham stuff. I don't know anymore. Why are we still being linked to Tielemans, man? I can't. John W. Henry, man, you are an embarrassment. I'm honestly lost for words. Again, Sebastian, I sent you a link if you'd like to come and hop on, but I do appreciate it, Stephen, but as I said, I'm really ashamed to seeing Liverpool just collapse like that. Collapse this season, wasting an entire fucking year for Jude Bellingham and the club pussy out. Yeah. So Klopp's now confirmed. Klopp's now said he doesn't want Bellingham anymore. Why do you not call out these owners? Why do you not call out these owners? What the fuck is wrong with this club? Honestly. We went from a quadruple to this club. Completely. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, I'll send you a link, Stephen. Oh, there goes the link. Jesus Christ. This club has fallen off a cliff. 110%. This club. Klopp just agrees with it. He just agrees with it. Call it out. Do something. Fucking do something, Klopp. Do something. Don't just accept it. Stephen, I need a link on WhatsApp. Check WhatsApp, I'll send you the link. Klopp does not question his owners, whatever. He just listens to the owners. Oh, God, this club. We've gone from one of the best teams in the world, going on a quadruple, to now this shit. It's fucking embarrassing. Right, and I'm gonna come in now. 1 second. There we go. I'm gonna add Stephen in. 1 second, people. Stephen, you're the one way around. You're sideways. Stephen, can you change your angle of your camera? You're upside down. What the fuck has happened to Liverpool? There you go, I can see it now. 1 second, I'm just gonna add you in. I can't do you at the moment because I haven't added you in yet, but I'm gonna add you in now. 1 second. Let's add you in. Come on, work. Why hasn't it added you in? I do apologize, Stephen. It's right. Why is it not loaded? There you go, it's loaded now. You're in there now. Okay, now, why can I not hear you? Is it because it's going for the wrong thing? Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now. Stephen. Alright, Stephen. Here's the thing, you know, I don't think you're stupid. I don't think I'm stupid. I don't think people at FSG are stupid, right? I don't think any of them are stupid. How could they have not known how expensive Bellingham is with how Enzo Fernandez was sold for. They've known this forever. They gave up at the last hurdle. They are pussies. Give me your thoughts.
Okay. Obviously, I've known this for a while, for sure. But what I don't get is you put down a sum of 80 mil down, and you know that Jude Bellingham is going to cost 150 million pounds. I would just like to know what's the mindset behind doing that in the first place. That where you know that that's not going to work. You clearly know that Dortmund are not going to let Jude Bellingham go for 80 mil. It's not like in the past in 2009 you could have bid 80 million for someone and then it would have been accepted straight away because that was the high sum at the time. We're not in 2010 or 11 anymore. We're in 2023. You can go up to 200 mil to get a Lionel Messi. You can go to 250 million for Kylian Mbappe. You can go for 150 million for Jude Bellingham. So why, FSG, have you done this but not knowing what he clearly, obviously, his net spend is like? That's the confusing bit. I'm not annoyed by this. I'm not surprised that FSG have done this, but I'm kind of disappointed in them, really. I'm just disappointed in FSG. It shows me that, I don't know if you agree with me with this, but they're very, very cheap owners.
Mm-hmm.
For me, they're just very cheap. And it seems like to me that they're going down a path again that they're probably going to go back to what 2016 does, if they do go back down that path where they get a few guys in that will make up the money, and just hope and pray that they do good, in my opinion. Which that may be the case. And I may be proved right.
But listen, as I said, Stephen, I'm not angry that we didn't get Bellingham. That's because for me, it's a negative and positive. I'll explain why. So I think it's a positive because I think our rebuild is too big. Bellingham does not fix the problem. He's a wonderful player, but if we get Bellingham, it's Bellingham and one player, that's it, and he'll be like 10 million. We need about 200 million of players. So means now we can get Barella, Ugarte, Kone, maybe Mason Mount and Gavardio. We can get like 4 players and a right back for the price of Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, I mean, for me, you need to get a minimum of 3 to 4 midfielders. So you need to get that done. You also need a new defender, in my opinion, because I just feel like Virgil van Dijk, that entry really caught up to him. You know what I mean? I thought he did really good last season and how he was able to stay put with it for a season. But it's just shown from the start of the season that Virgil van Dijk is just not the same player he was, unfortunately. And with him getting older, he's not going to get any better. So I feel like a new defender is needed to partner Konate and give Virgil a bit of a rest so he can rotate, maybe win that, not play every game. Now, the last one is right back for me. I genuinely think we need a right back. Me and my dad were having this conversation a lot when after the Arsenal game. We were watching Trent, and he actually did okay against Arsenal, but he was playing the right back position. But he kept being in the field the whole time. Like he wasn't getting into his right back abilities, at all during that game. He kept being in the field, and we thought that to save Trent going forward at the age he's at right now, where he's clearly not young enough to do what he's done to keep him going sustainable, that maybe moving Trent into the midfield might be an option. But like I said, there may be an opportunity for him to play right wing back, but I just don't see Klopp playing in a right wing back. But I feel like if you were to move Trent into the midfield and he brought in a new right back who can do everything that is meant to be a right back does, he can defend and he can really go well in doing attack as well. He can get the crosses in and he can go back and he can sort the defence out. I feel like that needs to work going forward, because Trent cannot, in my opinion, go forward with the capabilities he's got with his defensive issues. I don't want his legacy at right back to be ruined going forward in terms of what he's done this season. I don't want it to happen. I feel like the way it can work going forward, you move him into the midfield, and he can get some opportunities there and just see what happens. In my opinion, but those are the things I want. I want 3 new midfielders. I want a new defender and I want a new right back. That's what I want.
But at least we can say this is. I can explain the news as well. Is this has been a tactic with the club before, and from what I've seen, I'm 100% convinced this is the end. But you've got to remember, in 1819, there was articles going that Liverpool were out to Cater race. We got Cater, even though I wish we didn't get him. People saying we weren't. People saying we were not going to get Thiago and he was going to Man United. We signed him, and the same for Alisson. People are saying we were out the race as well. So, what it's saying is Liverpool are out of the race on current conditions because they want 130 million. Like, it's just stupid. It's just really stupid that this is why I'm not angry at not getting Bellingham. I'm angry that this club don't know how to fucking run a football club at the moment.
Well, it's been going on half a year, hasn't it? I mean, when was the last time they went and spent money like that? To be fair, that was to sell Coutinho money, then to get Virgil van Dijk, and that was basically
but that's not my problem. My problem is, Stephen, the main problem for me is we wasted this entire season for Jude Bellingham and we're not getting him. How pathetic is that? How pathetic is that? Wasting an entire year for a top target. We didn't get a backup for Showman, who was our main target. Then we go for Bellingham, and looks like we're going for bloody Tielemans again. I do not want Tielemans at this club. He does not fit this club. I don't want Mason Mount. We are Liverpool. We need to go for good midfielders and go for a proper rebuild. Because if FSG do not back Klopp, we're going to mid-table.
I just hope that that FSG and Klopp right now have certain targets that need to work for them in the window coming up. Like, already set down targets that they can set down and basically just make sure that they get those over the line. That should be the end now. Have this sort of rebuild as you want. But I feel like if you don't get the rebuild that we want, and if this continues to happen, then we may not get back to the capabilities of what we were a few years ago to now. That it could take a bit of a while to get back to that standpoint, you know what I mean? To get back to where we were, in my opinion, if we don't improve in summer. I feel like this is Klopp's big in summer to improve, and MFC too. So I'm giving him that time. But if he doesn't get the players that he needs, then MFC for me have really let him down big time, you know what I mean? You know, it's just, I just don't see anyone out there who can beat Klopp in terms of coming in and making us better. No. I don't see it. Like, you could say, other people, rival fans can say that, oh yeah, Klopp's done and Klopp's washed out. If you're really believing that, then you're really pathetic as you are. Because if you look at it, yes, you could say his Dortmund and Mainz track records haven't been good enough whenever he's had a time to rebuild his second team. It hasn't really come out for him in those teams, but I'm hoping that it's the case with Liverpool and he doesn't screw it up this time, because if it doesn't, then the curse may come back to bite him in the arse, unfortunately. So that's why the summer for me is crucial.
Yes, for me, I'm sorry, but my problem is I have no faith whatsoever that Liverpool will get the right players. I have no faith. It's not about Klopp. It's the fact that we're run by FSG. They are penny pinchers FC. They don't give a shit. You know.
That's what you got to mean. Well, I do get what you mean. I mean, FSG have not been like these owners who go out and try and spend the highest money for the best players, you know what I mean? It's the shame we can't be like that, you know what I mean? That's what I don't get about FSG, you know what I mean? Do you think that one day will we ever be owned by good owners? That's going to be the good question. Are we ever going to be run by good owners? But you actually care for the club as well. You want to keep it as stable as possible, but make it so good as well that you can keep competing for Premier League and Champions League, you know what I mean? Or are you going to do that going forward? I feel really dodgy about it, if I'm being honest with you. I do feel very dodgy about it.
Here's my prediction for the summer. Liverpool are going to sign. They're going to sign 220 million midfielders who are quite shit. They're going to sign Sander Berge. They're going to get a okay centre back, and that's it. And they're going to keep Henderson, keep Milner on a new deal. I'm sorry, but after this news, Liverpool Football Club are not a serious football club. Because I'm sorry, a serious football club, Stephen, would not waste a single season for a midfielder they know they can't afford. They've known all along, and they still were involved.
like I said, they want to go with the cheap option, don't they?
We're finished. We're honestly finished.
Yeah, could you imagine being in the Conference League next year? Oh my God.
I don't think we get Conference League. I think we get Europa.
Well, if we get, I'm just hoping that. Yes, you can say Europa's a bad tournament and you can't be arsed with it, but the good thing about Europa League is you can get an Irish team in there. I just want to see Liverpool go to Dublin and play it like Shamrock Rovers away. You know what I mean? But Shamrock Rovers will not go to Europa League. You're likely to get it in the Conference League, but that's still shut out.
But again, this is only a positive for Liverpool in terms of getting the right players. If FSG and Klopp get the right players, I want to see now Barella, Ugarte, Kone, that's 3 midfielders, and maybe Caicedo being one of them, and then you go get Gvardiol.
Yeah. Sir, I was actually, I know we're talking about Jude Bellingham here, but I wonder if, for Jude's point of view, what does he do? Is he 19, 20 years old? Is he 19?
19, yeah.
I wonder if there's a case for him to stay at Dortmund for another season. Because I feel like if you're 19 years old, kind of at top level, but are you really going to risk at that age going to a big club and making sure that you're going to do well in your first season? I would wonder, in Jude's point of view, if he wants to stay at Dortmund for a year, see how he goes. I guess that's 20 years, 21 years old, just to really set that mark down in terms of getting more experience. But not just that. I say if FSG did not decide to sign him this year, but put their eggs in baskets and get these other French players in, to making them, well, who knows, if better players, like, and say if we get, if we have a positive season next year, and I don't know if we will, but say if we do, I would not be surprised if FSG went for Jude again next summer transfer window. We put our eggs in one basket, it's Jude Bellingham, and that's our one signing for next year. But the upcoming transfer window we have got coming up was a plan to get these few players in to really buck up the numbers. So hopefully, and they'll hopefully think that if we do well, they'll put their eggs in one basket for Jude Bellingham next year. Now, I know that sounds hypothetical, but don't be surprised, me saying that because of my country. I don't know. It's the issue. I think Jude, for me, if he's really got time to go to a big club, in my opinion, you're talking Real Madrid, Man City, or Chelsea for me, because those are the clubs that can actually spend that money. In my opinion.
Mm-hmm. As I said, for me it's a positive, and I'll tell you why it's a positive. I keep saying it. For me, it's good news if it's done correctly, and I explain again. I think it's good news because our rebuild is too big. Our rebuild is way too big for one player. If we get Jude Bellingham, that's it. Is Jude Bellingham himself going to fix our midfields?
No, he's not. No. And I've been saying this. Say if Jude Bellingham did the same for Liverpool, and everyone's so ecstatic and so excited that yes, he's here, we're going to be better. I'd be saying a totally different thing.
What happens if he gets injured? We're back to square one again.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I would say, Jersey boy, if Jude Bellingham had signed tomorrow, and you did a live stream with me, we were talking to Dubs, and he's signing for Liverpool, I don't think we'd be excited because we'd be saying yes, this is a very good deal, very good for the line, but this is not the be all and end all. This deal is not the be all and end all. We need more than this. Imagine if we would have came in the transfer window and we only signed Jude Bellingham, and we only had signed Jude Bellingham. I still would have compared that transfer window as a very soft transfer window because we didn't improve after that. Could you imagine that could have been the case if they did that? Let's be honest here. If they had went and spent 150 million on Jude Bellingham, that's all they would have spent on the transfer window. In my opinion, that's all they would have done.
Yeah. Listen. So, for me, would you say this is a good transfer window? Mason Mount, Ugarte from Sporting, and McAllister.
That's
three midfielders, and let's say
Yeah.
let's say a centre back.
I feel like if we get that done, it'd be okay in my opinion. But there's one thing you haven't done yet is fix the right back situation.
No, but I think the right back should be okay because I explained it a little bit. So against Arsenal, we played a different system. We played Trent as an inverted fullback. So a lot of the game, he wasn't actually playing a right back. He was playing as a 6 with Fabinho, which is what I wanted for ages. Him in midfield. And Henderson kind of played at a right back at sometimes where Trent was going up. So it worked very well in that aspect. The first half, I think he was struggling with that. With the system, and in the second half he got a bit more help from Klopp and Trent was on it. I think if we can get a midfielder, he can go back like that. Trent, our inverted wing back, will cook, and I think he'll be less cut defensively because he'll be so high up.
Yeah, and Trent for me has always been the player who I've looked up to whenever Klopp took over. That Trent for me was always the youngest player in that team to prove something, and he really did deliver. You know what I mean? When he scored that free kick against Tottenham, he really did develop after that point. And I was really getting behind him, and I did class him as one of the best right backs that Liverpool ever had. To be fair, and yes, you could have said losing a fielder, but it worked for that system for a reason. So he obviously did a job there. And I've always said that Trent will always go down as one of my favorite players that I would have looked up to in terms of what he did. And I'm hoping that he reverts that. He's going for a rough patch at the moment, in my opinion. And I feel like he needs to get out of this rot, in my opinion. He needs to get out of the rot quickly because he'll have a pre-season to come in summer, and he'll have another big season to go to come up next year. And you really want to see him improve after that. He'll be 25 next year. You want to see the players at that age still improve, in my opinion. Like, you don't want them just to fall off like Harry Maguire or Phil Jones, in my opinion. These players are a good shot. You don't want that. I don't want Trent to come down that path, but. For me, Trent, I just hope he can fix this soon. In my opinion, I'll always back Trent no matter what. And for me, just fix it soon, and hopefully get out the rot that you can.
It's 100%. Before we end the stream, I just want to say one thing. This will work if Klopp gets the right players. We will do well next season. But now that we're out the Bellingham race, let's get 3 midfielders at least. 3 midfielders. Yep. I would keep Fabinho because I think Fabinho would be good as a backup.
I don't think Fabinho going forward should be playing every game.
No. For me, I think we get a player that replaces him, but he doesn't leave. So then we'll have we'll have McAllister, blah 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 blah, and then Fabinho, Henderson, etc. So we'll have more options. But talking about other stuff going on, of course, I was going to do the Man City watch along today. I've got to say, Bayern Munich sacking Nagelsmann has to be one of the worst decisions I've ever seen because
it's a weird decision.
Yeah, but look, they conceded 2 goals in the Champions League when Nagelsmann was there. Tuchel comes in, they concede 3 goals and they're at the Champions League. Well, pretty much at the Champions League. It's ridiculous. We'll be doing Chelsea Madrid tomorrow night. People, make sure to subscribe, leave a like. We've got to 300. Our next goal is 400 subscribers. We will be doing a Jamaica stream tomorrow, talking about the upcoming games. Thank you to Stephen for coming on. Of course, Stephen wasn't there for the Arsenal game. I was there on my own, but it was such a good game to watch. The second half, we should have won that game.
I just would have wished if we would have went on to win that game. We have to, if Salah scores that goal, it's a completely different story.
Yeah, but look at Ibu. Ibu missed a sitter.
Oh no, I know. I can't believe he missed that. I just couldn't believe he missed it. That could have won the game. But like I said, we move on, don't we? But I feel like it's going to be hard to get into the top 4 anyway. You're going to have to rely on many teams to drop points, you know what I mean?
And listen, I'm disappointed. I'm not angry with the Bellingham stuff. What I'm angry is just the way the club's been doing it. I wouldn't be angry if it was let's say it was the beginning of the season right now. They said we're out of the Bellingham race because we can't afford him early. I'll be okay. at least Liverpool aren't getting involved in something they can't get involved in, and we focus on something else. But we've been involved the whole season. We've been getting told we're in for Jude Bellingham. Is our main target. Trent's been talking to Bellingham. We've been all this crap, and then Liverpool pull out like pussies. It's disgusting that this club is run like this. But now it's over. Let's focus on getting the right players. Next season we can come back, but it must be the right players. Because if we get some shit midfielders and a shit centre back, we're gonna be competing for 8th next season.
Not improving.
So we've got to do better. We've got to do better, and I think we should go to back three. But anyway, listen. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming on, Stephen. Will you be there?
No problem.
Will you be there for the Leeds game, mate?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll be back in the Leeds game for sure. It's a very big game. So it is.
I'm gonna see if I'm doing watch along for that, because I might be involved in another channel for their watch along. So I'm gonna see. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on, Stephen. Up the Reds, and hopefully FSG can fix the situation and back Jurgen Klopp.
Exactly.
All right, bye, mate.
Joking. I can't say, so I'm gonna cough now.
Yeah. All right, people. Thank you so much for coming and watching, and we'll see you next time for more on World of Football.